Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do this quick rant about A Quiet Place, and I've come to realize what it is that I actually love about thrillers. Not horror movies, because horror movies are a completely different genre, but thrillers. And A Quiet Place does what I need the most, and that is set the tone with ambiance and sound. I will say real quick that I love the first Quiet Place. It was intense, it was gripping, and I will admit that A Quiet Place 2 made me jump a couple of times because it is just as intense as the first one. I will say it, just as good as the first one, if not on par. I'm not going to say better because I'd have to watch them back to back, but it is a continuation story and it is really good. If I don't tell you anything else, go watch A Quiet Place 2 because you need to see this movie. Now, the problem is I don't think that they thought through the monsters all that well. Because, and this may be just me, but Earth is noisy. Constantly noisy. From the birds in the trees to the crickets to just random background sound. Everything in this world is noisy. So to have a monster that comes out and attacks sound, he'd be bumping into everything. That's probably the one part of this movie that I struggled on. It's just being attracted to sound. This is not a planet where silence reigns supreme. If you've ever been in a major city when it's super quiet, you can hear the hum of electric engines, or electricity humming in the background of screens and televisions. I hear my AC unit right now humming, and that's just random background noise. So all the noises that you kind of pay attention to when there is no sound is super loud. But that being said, I don't know if these monsters, it still doesn't explain how these monsters came to Earth or why or what actually happened, but these things are all nigh indestructible. And if sound is the only thing that hurts them, they should not have made entry into Earth, because they had to, in order to crack Earth's atmosphere, you would have to break the sound barrier, which would throw them into a tizzy all over again, right? So I don't know if what we saw was an accurate representation. I am nitpicking. The movie is really good. Go see A Quiet Place 2. I enjoyed it. You'll enjoy it, but just take your brain out for a second and don't think about all the sounds that the bugs will make or whatever else is out there. Take it with a grain of salt.